Hey everyone, and welcome. So, you're a creator. You spend hours, maybe even days, crafting the perfect video. But what happens when someone just rips it and uploads it as their own? Well, today we're diving into YouTube's secret weapon for protecting your original content. I mean, it's the nightmare scenario, right? You hit publish, you're so proud of your work, and then you see an exact copy of it on some random channel. And sometimes it's even getting more views than yours. It is so frustrating and it can feel like you're powerless. But here's the good news. You are not powerless. YouTube has actually built a tool specifically designed to put you back in the driver's seat. It's called the Copyright Match tool, and knowing how to use it is an absolute game changer. So, let's get into it. So let's start by thinking of this tool as your own personal watchdog. It's out there 24/7, patrolling all of YouTube, specifically looking for anyone who's trying to pass off your hard work as their own. So what is it, really? Simply put, it's an automated system. Its only job is to scan every new video being uploaded to the platform, and when it finds one that is a full or nearly a full copy of yours, it flags it and puts it right in front of you. Okay, so how does this digital bloodhound actually sniff out the copies? The process itself is surprisingly simple, but it all hinges on one single, incredibly important rule. It really just comes down to these 3 steps. First, the system figures out who uploaded the video first. It's all about the timestamp. Second, it's laser focused on finding those complete re-uploads. And third, to keep things simple for you, it'll only show you a potential match one time. And this, right here, this is the golden rule. You absolutely must be the first person to upload the video to YouTube. If someone else beats you to it, even with your own content, the tool won't recognize you as the original creator. The takeaway? Get your videos up as soon as they're ready.
Now, it's also really important to know what this tool doesn't do. Think of it like a sledgehammer, not a scalpel. It's incredible at finding entire videos that have been stolen, but it's not really built to catch, say, a tiny 10-second clip used in a review.
Let's make this super practical. Someone re-uploads your entire cooking tutorial? Yep, the tool is almost guaranteed to find that. But what if a commentary channel uses a 15-second clip of your vlog? That might fly under the radar. It's all about spotting those blatant, full-on copies. Okay, so the tool finds a match. Now what? This, my friends, is where it gets really interesting. YouTube shows you the copy, and now the ball's in your court. You have to make a choice. You've basically got 3 main moves you can make. First, you can archive it. This is perfect if you, say, gave a friend permission to use the video. You're just clearing it out of your queue. Second, you can leave it to review. Maybe you need to check if it's fair use. Or third, you can request removal. This is the big one. It kicks off a formal copyright takedown process. But hold on. Before you go smashing that request removal button, you have to pause. And this is so important. Not every match is a copyright violation. You have to investigate first because making the wrong call can get you into trouble. Right. So before you go on the offensive, you need to understand the rules of engagement here, because there are actually quite a few perfectly good reasons why your content might be on someone else's channel. You've got to be a detective for a second. Ask yourself, did I give them permission? Did we do a collab? Could this possibly be fair use? You have to run through this checklist in your head before you even think about filing a takedown. And fair use. Man, this is the big one that trips people up. If someone is using a piece of your video to critique it, or for a news report, or to teach something, they might be legally in the clear. It's a gray area, so you really need to be careful. And here's another key distinction you have to make. If the problem is your video was stolen, you use the Copyright Match tool. But if someone is stealing your identity, like they're using your channel name, your logo, and pretending to be you, that's a totally different issue called impersonation, and it has its own separate report form. So what this all comes down to is, with great power comes great responsibility, right? This tool gives you a ton of control, which is awesome, but you have a very real responsibility to use it the right way. And I cannot stress this enough. YouTube is extremely serious about this. Misusing the Copyright Match tool is not a joke, and the consequences can be absolutely devastating for your channel. So what does misuse actually look like? Well, intentionally filing a false claim is the biggest no-no, but it also includes things like constantly trying to take down videos that are clearly fair use or just abusing the system to bully other creators. And if you get caught misusing the tool, there are 3 major, and I mean major, potential consequences. First, boom, they could take away your access to the tool completely. Second, you could get kicked out of the YouTube Partner Program. Goodbye monetization. And in the worst cases, they can terminate your entire channel, just gone. The stakes could not be higher. So let's bring it all home. The Copyright Match tool is an incredible ally. It's like having a robot that finds stolen copies of your work so you can deal with them. But it's not a weapon. It's a tool that you have to use carefully, thoughtfully, and responsibly.
At the end of the day, YouTube has given you the power to protect your creative work. The real question is, are you ready to accept the responsibility that comes with it? Thanks for tuning in.